makes you tougher. You can go through some challenges and obstacles in your life. You're probably saying, we're just talking about driving. It's deeper than that. And if you're here still listening, give us a thumbs up. Driving is an adventure. It makes you feel independent. It makes you feel free to travel. And if you're just driving back and forth to work, you're not really doing deep driving. I'm talking about driving to another state or several states over. Okay? And anything could happen or nothing will happen. What do I mean? A blowout. Your motor could blow up or your maintenance is sketchy. Your car could overheat. Right? Right? And I look back as you're going to learn to drive. You will. Because I'm going to keep pushing you, Jay. I'm going to keep pushing you. And we will have more talks on the phone, through Insta. Because I'm going to keep pushing you and give you a pathway. And you're motivating me. Poor control or acceleration or braking. A lot of beginners stop really light. Actually, let's pretend this is the brake pedal. They only put half their foot on the brake, and then you can't stop. You got to use the ball of your foot on the brake. A lot of beginners don't do that. If you have work boots on, you really can't stop properly. You got to have thin sole shoes on. I always tell my beginners this. I struggle with parallel parking. You got to know how to park, Jay. Just pretend you're downtown, Houston, Texas, downtown, Mississippi, downtown Alabama. If you don't park properly, you're going to have a ticket on your car when you come out. Real talk. A ticket you can't afford to pay. And if you don't pay it, they're going to have a warrant for your arrest. And then if you run a light or run a yellow light, woo, they're going to pull you over. Ma'am, did you know you have a outstanding warrant for your arrest? Can you please get out of your car? No, Jackson, it's you. Jackson, I looked at my YouTube analytics. You are my number one person who supports, who comments, and I really appreciate that. I really, really do, because I can tell you care. And the next closest one is like 20 or 15. You care. And I really mean that. You must be getting something out of this to motivate you. Everyone's in a different situation. So I just want to publicly say thank you. So you got to know how to park. And imagine if you're driving a delivery truck or semi-truck. If you can't back that big rig in and back it up to the door, why are you even driving? Okay? Next, fear of not driving at night. As you get older, if your eyes get bad, it's hard. It's hard to see at night. Beginning drivers, I don't normally take them out at night anymore because they're all over the road. They can't see. And they're hugging the right. They're hugging the left. I'm not going to end up doing that to myself. Unless I have to get a kid done or an adult done in a certain amount of time. Night driving can be very hard, particularly for beginners, because you have to learn night vision. You gotta learn how to see at night. It's called visual acuity, how clear you can see. If you can't see real clearly, you're gonna run off the road. You're gonna be all over the road. Many of you are like, it can't be that difficult. It's that difficult because you haven't been in a car with me driving teens and adults. They're literally going off the side of the road. You're like, let me turn this roll back. They're literally stopping in the middle of the intersection, squeezing the brake. So by me sharing this with you, you've got to work hard to really prepare yourself. Driving at dusk initially and ensuring that your headlights are clean. So you got to make sure your headlights are clean, right? It does make a difference. Make sure your windshield is clean. Make sure you're not super tired. Overconfident can lead to risky behavior. True. New drivers are overconfident. You see some people in faster vehicles cutting in and out of traffic, overconfident. They're going to crash. I don't manifest it on anyone, but if you're driving super fast and cutting in and out, trucks are going to come over, you're going to swerve. So life is so valuable, and you don't want to take it for granted. A lot of people do. That's why that 16 to 23 age group dies in automotive accidents. If you can make it to about 24, you probably won't die in an automotive accident. That's why your insurance is also, Jay, your insurance is going to be high because you're under 24. You do live in the country, that's a plus, but you're under 24. You're going to pay very high insurance unless you get on your mom's insurance, but she might say, no, 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 you can't get on my insurance, baby, because that's going to make her money go up. Mom, I got a job, I can pay. Maybe you and your mom are cool like that. I don't know. Maybe you just live in the house and she works and you just eat food and go in your room. Jay, I don't know. Maybe you and your mom talk every day. Hopefully you do. And you're making a plan. And your mom will help you or your cousins will help you. Okay? Don't ask, like, help me with money, but can you help me get to the DMV? Can you help me? Can you take me over to the church? Can you come in with me? Okay? Your cousin or auntie or uncle should say yes, right? But if you always have your hand up for money, can you give me money? Can you give me money? No, you're always begging for money. You're greedy. Ugh. You're my cousin and you're always begging for money? No. Okay? Hey, Uncle Auntie, can you take me to this job interview? You got a job interview? Let's go. Make sure your colors match. Right? That's a different vibe. Okay? Poor understanding of right-of-way rules. Beginning drivers misunderstand the right-of-way. The first car to get there is the first car to stop. If two cars come together at the same time, the car on the right has the right-of-way. If you don't understand that, you're going to fail your road test. If you don't understand that, you will crash. Go to a local mall. People still go there. We were traveling on the outer ring this weekend. People don't stop at stop signs. They get lazy. Jay, imagine you got a car from the church, you dropped $1,000 into it, got it fixed, and someone runs a light or a stop sign and hits your car. Girl, you about to choke someone. Right? You're about to choke someone. People just don't care. You could have a new car or a car that's 25 years old. On the road,